If you're living abroad, there's this constant low-level worry that just sits in the back of your mind, right? It's about your parents back home. And that concern, it feels especially sharp if your parents are in Kerala. Because let's face it, managing their health from thousands of miles away comes with a whole unique set of challenges. So today, we're going to look at a specialized service that's designed to bridge that exact gap. This question, it really hits close to home for so many people. You think about the late night calls, the uncertainty about whether they're taking the right medications, and just that awful feeling of being way too far away to really truly help. This is the core feeling we're digging into. And the solution we're examining today isn't some generic one-size-fits-all service. No, this is a dedicated, focused solution specifically for non-resident Keralites, that's Keralites living outside of India, who have elderly parents in the Thiruvananthapuram area. It's laser-focused on a very specific problem. Okay, so let's start by really breaking down this daily challenge. What does caring from a distance actually mean? Because as so many of us know all too well, it's about so much more than just a time difference. It's a total logistical maze, isn't it? You're trying to keep track of multiple prescriptions, all their different refill schedules. You're trying to book a doctor's appointment, make sure your parents actually remember to go, and then get a clear update on what the doctor said. And beyond all the medical stuff, it's about their general well-being. Are they okay? Do they feel supported? It really all comes down to finding a reliable extension of yourself right there on the ground. But what if you didn't have to navigate that entire maze all by yourself? What if there was a way to have a dedicated partner in their care? Someone who's right there, on the ground? Well, that's the fundamental shift in thinking we're about to explore. The service frames itself as a one-stop, tech-enabled, and compassionate solution. So one-stop, that just means bringing all those scattered tasks into one place. Tech-enabled means you're getting modern, seamless communication. But for me, the most important word here is compassionate. At its core, this is all about people. It's a human service, not just some delivery op. I absolutely love this description because it's so vivid. This is really what it boils down to. They're acting as your proxy, your eyes to see how things are, your ears to listen to any concerns, and your helping hands to take care of all the practical stuff you just can't do from so far away. And this is so crucial. This service isn't just a pharmacy. It's a health and wellness coordinator. What that means is you get a personal point person, a trusted local partner who's basically an extension of you, and their whole job is to make sure your parents are safe, healthy, and supported. Okay, so that's the big idea, the why behind it all. But how does it actually work day to day? Let's take a look at the actual, tangible offerings. So the service is broken down into 3 pretty clear tiers, so families can pick the level of support that's right for them. It starts with essential care, which, covers the absolute basics like medicine delivery. But things get really interesting when you move up to proactive guardian. That's where you get that dedicated personal coordinator, help with appointments, and even detailed health reports. And at the top, the premium family plan adds in-person wellness visits. And while all that coordination stuff is really impressive, it's so important to remember what this is all built on. Their expertise goes way deeper than just logistics. This is their core promise as a pharmacy. They're not just grabbing any medication. They specifically source formulations designed for the elderly. They manage all the chronic care refills so nothing ever gets missed. And this detail is fantastic. They can pre-pack medicines by the month to make it super simple for seniors to take the right pill at the right time. This is so critical because medication mismanagement is a huge risk. That one step alone, wow, what a huge weight off your shoulders. And then they follow up to make sure everything's on track. So you've got the features, the plans, but what does it all feel like for the families who are actually using this service? Well, when you get right down to it, it all comes down to one thing: real peace of mind. Just listen to this feedback from Divya Pillai. She points out 2 crucial things. First, the attention to detail in managing prescriptions. That's the competence you absolutely have to have. And the result? Peace of mind. That right there, that is the exact emotional payoff every son or daughter living abroad is searching for. And here's another one from Rahul Nair, who brings up the friendly touch. See, this isn't some cold robotic service. It's about human connection. He calls it a trustworthy choice, which is probably the highest praise you can give when you're talking about the care of your own parents. So when you pull it all together, it becomes really clear. This service is trying to be something fundamentally more than just a place that dispenses medicine. Their entire model, it seems, is built on a commitment to these core values:
dignity, compassionate care, and just consistent, reliable support. The ultimate mission here is to bring all those values to life, helping seniors live healthier, more fulfilling lives right in the comfort of their own homes.
And if you had to boil it all down to one single phrase, this would have to be it. A simple but incredibly powerful promise. Care you can count on.
So we end right where we began, with a question for you. When you think about your parents back home, about the logistics, the worry, and that distance, could a dedicated, compassionate, local partner be the peace of mind you've been looking for?